going on, YouTube? Just wanted to put this out before the interview. I had a little bit of some technical issues. We were recording this on Skype. We kind of ghetto-rigged it to where we had Marty and Shane via speaker, basically, on my microphone. Jesus. So I just wanted to put a little disclaimer out there that this was not the top quality that I like, but we made it work. I think that we had a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, there you go.
Hells yeah.
It's very colorful.
Los Angeles shooting a movie, actually.
Awesome. I was actually I was going to bring that up, because he's also an actor, and god damn it, it shows, because, man, we're going to get into it. I wanted to just, talk to you guys for a little bit first before we actually get into the interview, but I've been talking to Shane. You guys have been doing a phenomenal, awesome job in Lucha.
Hell yeah.
Seriously. Like, for a feud to not have anything involved except for just a literal piece of fashion, almost, an accessory. Props. Fuck yeah. Props.
Definitely.
Props. Oh, we lost him! Or did we? I can't tell.
He left.
He left! Fuck! He was like, well, no, I can't. I can't take that kind of praise. I need to leave.
Too much pressure.
Too much to look up to. I can't.
He just had to find somewhere new to hide.
I was gonna say, if you need to try to re-add him, go ahead. I mean, he left, but I don't know if you can get back in until you send him an invite. So, while we try to fix that up, we'll just talk to Shane, because I want to get some one-on-one time with my bae, with my boo. How you been, man? How's the UK, brother?
Oh, awesome. Just friggin' came back from like 3 weekends, 2 weeks. There are 7 matches.
7 matches, and one of them was the 6-man, right?
Yes.
That's okay.
It's always a pleasure working with those guys.
Oh, dude, absolutely, and that crowd over there loves you, man. They know their shit over there.
Actually, that crowd right there didn't know me at all. Like, they knew me somewhat, but they just kind of went off like the Lucha Underground name.
Yeah.
Or that they presented me with, but then like I pretty much still had to earn it and win it, like win them over still.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
No, yeah.
Fun,
We are back, and
cool.
I was gonna say, because like there was that, and did I show you this match? Him and Will, him and Ospreay, because obviously they were goddamn hot as shit for those two for that match, but I almost missed the point. He brought up the UK. I was laughing because like I made the mistake earlier of thinking that because of the Lucha Underground name, the Project Lucha Underground, that El Ligero had gotten signed by LU, and so I was like, oh, cool, we get to see him this season. So there were probably a lot of confused people over there, too, going, how come I've never seen the horn fucker before?
Martin Kirby and El Ligero are like, their tag name is Project Lucha.
Oh, okay.
That's their tag team name. So they added me to it, and they just made Project Lucha Underground.
That's perfect.
That's
okay.
awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. I'm just gonna get to know Marty a little bit. Marty, how often, and this might be a silly question, how often do you follow the WWE, if at all?
I don't watch that wrestling shit.
What the fuck? That's already the best answer ever.
Karate.
Yes. Well, he's already.
Actually, how much do I watch wrestling? I catch it every once in a while. I'm busy, so
Yeah.
I'll catch up on YouTube. Not a lot.
I was about to say, you were in a business meeting at least on our part of the world. It's like damn near 11 o'clock at night, so that's dedication, my friend. I respect that.
Well, I'm at Los Angeles shooting a Netflix film. I can't give too much information on it. But I'm shooting one down here doing some stunt work as a stunt double, and I might as well fill my nights full of business meeting because money. I want to grow on trees.
Hey, it'll happen one day. It's 2016, man. Anything's possible.
I mean, technically, it already does grow on trees. Money's made from paper. Paper comes from trees.
Yeah. So
You've got Roman Reigns is not your WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
We're not.
Anything's possible.
We're not gonna get into that. No. Shh. So, all right. So, I guess first legit question of the night, Mr. Marty. You have been with Lucha Underground since I believe the beginning, and because I actually haven't even been watching it. I need to watch all the first half of the first season, but you've also done. I know. I only started watching at episode 10. It was late. I was a late bloomer. But
you are 10 episodes behind, Ninja. You better get on that.
It's good. I didn't start watching until season 2, so.
Yeah, he's bad. He's worse.
Yeah, beatings all around for all y'all.
But I also, work every day of my life. So.
Hey, talking about wrestling is my job, man. Talking about these guys and being a film critic, as so to speak, is that's no. But I was gonna say, to go off of the feud that I mentioned, you guys have a feud in Lucha that is based off of Shane's character's possession. And it doesn't get resolved in the season, which I liked. I didn't think about that until literally just today. You guys left the season finale with Ultima Lucha Dos on a sort of cliffhanger with your feud, because the match that you guys have, the 7-way match, ends with you still taking his possession. So, how soon do we see that resolved in the next season?
Well, the show starts in September, so that's going to be a good one to start with.
Hells yeah.
Season 3 is September 24th, right? Okay? September 7th. September 7th. Oh, it's even closer.
Hells yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or something like that. A fan tweeted at me. I know it sounds cliche, but every single season of Lucha is hotter and hotter and hotter. So season 3 starts off hot, and it just keeps going hot.
It starts.
It turns from it starts off as a flame, then it just turns into a torch, then it just turns into the whole house just burning down by the end of the season. And it's after season 1, after we jumped off of everything in the temple, we were what is there left for us to do in this building? And then season 2, we were oh my god, we did more. And then after season 2, we're what is there left to do in this building or in this universe? And then season 3 came now after we finished season 3, we're sitting there okay, really, I'm really out of ideas on what to do next.
For all puns and purposes, you're burnt out. So, but at the same time, and this is an aspect that I like about it, because you'd think that, the next step is to obviously take it on the road, take it live, take it to different... No. That's what makes Lucha work so beautifully, is the fact that it stays in this one spot, that it doesn't travel, that it isn't worldwide, that it's only the people that are a part of the temple that go elsewhere. And again, I might have missed this in the very first early episodes, but with you guys, it seems like there's that unspoken, you can have that outside character, you can have that outside Shane Strickland or that outside Martin or whoever, but at the temple, you let it all go and you become that performer, and it's amazing.
Kill shot in Marty the Moth.
Talk about that. How was it? What was that like? The process of when they came to you, or did you guys come up with that idea together? Obviously, I think you did, because Shane mentions that you guys always give your thoughts and ideas to the producers, which is fucking amazing. So
yeah, definitely.
Well, he heard my opinion on it. I just basically want to hear yours.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know sorry, I got disconnected early, so I didn't know if you guys already done stuff before. Actually, no, they threw me. I threw them a bunch of ideas, and what's awesome is that even the people in the other places throw their producers' ideas. It's just whether they listen or not. And we pitched them some ideas. This Marty the Moth thing, that was completely them, but it all started out as, hey, it'd be funny if you stand right behind her and wave your hands like if you're flapping like a moth. It started as a big joke during rehearsal, and then I'm like, I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna do that on TV? I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm like, okay, do it. Let's see what happens. And we started with that as a joke that kind of just evolved into now I'm kidnapping people.
Hell yeah.
I love how the characters evolved like that. Now I'm a rich kid in Cardigan. There's so much in season 3 that's going to be happening. They pitched the idea, and then I got the character, and I figured you could obviously, just like any wrestler would in a spot like this, make the most out of it as you can. So I did a lot of research in there with serial killers, and I went into the psychology of serial killers, because I'm an actor as well. Mm-hmm. So I like to see, characterize, why would this character do this? Why would this character think this way? Why would the character react this way? And then make my actions kind of based around that. Yeah. So it kind of definitely helped me with an acting background to kind of go around through this. And I love the acting aspect of this.
I was just about to ask, were you an actor before you were a wrestler?
I was a wrestler before I was an actor, actually. Okay. My first thing, if you guys ever, there was a show back in the day called Everwood.
Yeah.
I started my first year of wrestling, and they needed a wrestler, and then that was my first experience, was going on a set of what's called Everwood. I did a spot on that, and I really liked it, and so then I just started classes and getting more and more into the film scene, but wrestling's always been my passion, so I was stuck more with that. It's two different industries where you have to deal with the same bull crap in both of them. So I stuck with wrestling, and luckily I've stuck with both, but focused more on wrestling. But I focused on both, and it worked out really well with Lucha, where we wrestle, but we're a TV show first with wrestling involved, and that's, I think, the big difference between Lucha Underground versus all the rest of the other companies.
Shane, I guess, and this is just sort of an aesthetics question, you went from red and black to just black. Was there a reason, or did you just like the all black, sleek black?
That was actually their idea. They wanted me to go into like where the character of Killshot takes like a tempo change, like a big, like he got more aggressive because he tapped into the killer instinct, and nothing's more aggressive than just going black. So they presented that to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And then they gave me the jacket and like the dog tags. Has like like they were really good with having the look change when my gear and the color and the look changed a little bit. The character changed a little bit as well as like that's when the vignette aired, and that showed what I could truly do, the potential of the character. So all that came full circle when they gave me the switch it to the black.
That's awesome, yeah, because I noticed, and it wasn't even just the color change, like it looked like the mask was just more prominent. There were features on it that looked different, like, I don't know, and people were like, well, why does it matter? Because it's Lucha, and the masks are super important.
Yeah.
So that's the detail that you actually kind of have to pay attention to.
So waiting on Shane's mask to be available for purchase.
Yeah, so when
Are you waiting on me?
yeah, oh no, he was saying we're waiting on you to start selling your masks so we can start wearing them to the show.
Oh, trust me, we've all been like, pretty much getting on about merchandise and getting masks made and all that other mess.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure it's going to be
We're all up in it. Trust me, I want it.
Yeah, because I'm sure
I can think of a couple of masks I would get.
I would get Sexy Star's mask.
Sexy Star.
I know Marty would too. So
I would rip it up into tiny little pieces because she's kicked me in the face a lot.
And that hurt. That hurt a lot.
Frosted Flakes.
Just kidding. I love it. It's a great mask. No, I actually ended up getting Drago's mask.
Oh, sweet.
You're right. Yes. Oh. I got Drago's mask. I got Phoenix's mask.
Phoenix would be badass. I want, like, this is gonna be like really cliche, but I want Ray's mask.
Of course.
Like, I mean, it's Rey Mysterio. Like, how can you, if you enjoy wrestling, how can you not want a Rey Mysterio mask?
That's very original, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm just laughing at you. It's like, dude, yeah, Rey Mysterio.
And
fucking faggot.
Depending on dorks.
Oh, we can swear on this thing?
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
This isn't. And you said, "Dear Diary." On the 7th, I said the word "fuck." Cool. So.
Man, I have a long-ass diary, I won't lie. I'd have a big-ass diary if I did that every single time I said the word fuck.
It would. So with Marty, this is what I like about this, is that you got guys like Shane who can who go with the lucha culture, and you got characters like Marty's, where he almost doesn't need the mask and shouldn't have a mask, because you are one of the few wrestlers who tells so much stories with his facial expressions in the ring, and that's one of the best things about your character and you in the ring that I love, is that you don't even have to do anything. You'll just look at somebody and it'll be like, oh, fuck, what the fuck is going through this guy's head? And it's amazing.
Thank you very much. No, that's exactly what I was going for, actually. I was on the WWE Toughen Up a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
2011. I was on the Stone Cold Steve Austin version.
I literally just looked all that up. Wikipedia is a great thing.
And you didn't mention it, you fuck?
Oh.
I'm just joking.
What the hell? No, I was on Tough Enough, and I actually kept in good contact with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he told me straight up, just, hey, I didn't really do anything as far as moves in wrestling. I just had a character. I just can stomp a mud hole in people, stun them, flip them off, and go home.
That's it.
So
that's what I loved about Stone Cold.
But it was great advice. He's like, so what I can do is I can have a long-ass career. Granted, his neck got broke. But if I didn't have my neck broke, I could have a long-ass career strictly because I was doing more character work rather than doing triple backflips and landing on my neck in 2 days.
Yeah. Guys like Austin were getting over from literally one word. So...
What?
What? So, because I've heard a little bit of spoilers, and I'm not going to let you know, because I'm privileged, and you're not, because you have diabetes.
Hey, I told you the spoiler I know you were excited to hear, so...
Well... Yeah! So, Shane is actually going to be granted literally an entire part, almost an entire part of Lucha Underground to him and his opponent, no spoilers, next season. Shane, how did you feel about that? Just the fact that you're going to have this entire match take basically an entire week's episode.
Honestly, it was something I felt like me and said opponent were ready for. You know, I honestly, because I knew the potential and what we had. I knew the potential we had, and I knew what we could do with it, and I knew honestly, that's what it comes with working with someone with that you trust and know their talent and their potential, you know. So I knew that we deserved that spot, and I wanted to work as hard as we could to get it, and they trusted us with the spot to be able to do that, you know. And working with Marty, I knew the fact that like his facials and his character was so over the top, a lot more over the top than a lot of people's on the roster. I'm like, oh, that's one of the biggest advantages that we had, you know. And we threw ideas back and forth, and we had that's like the best like story arc. In my opinion, I felt like we had some of the best story arc and potential to do a lot with one another, just based off of our characters, because we're so opposite. And the fact that we're so opposite, we basically put his strengths versus my weaknesses, my strengths versus his weaknesses. Yeah. And that was where our stories were.
Yeah, and not to oversimplify it, but to a lot of people, then we call them casuals, Marty. The casuals are those who, I like going to wrestling because it's like AAA baseball. It's like watching the Richmond Squirrels. I have no idea who the players are, but the colors are nice and pretty.
Will you start watching from episode 10 or from season 2?
Ah, hey. I got nothing on that one. Yeah, I was like, I got nothing on that one. I was still in the first season. I'll defend that to the day I die. And I've still tried to wrap my head around how it must go with like the shooting and the filming and how it all gets edited, because it's different because they shot how was shooting for Lucha? It was Lucha 3. It was basically like 2 days, right? 2-3 days.
During the weekend it's 2 days, but the vignettes can take up to a week, and so you'll be out. We could be out in LA for like from Monday till Monday.
Yeah. And just bringing that up, it's random, but it's important to say for a lot of people out there, because it's like this stuff is not easy to make you think that it's, you know, a chronological like week to week basis sort of thing. So just based off of that alone, it's a credit to like guys that don't get any recognition at all, editors, guys that work backstage in the trucks and all that stuff. So I just like to give credit to those guys that don't really get a lot of attention. Like, sort of like guys like on my podcast.
sometimes they're working like they're working like from sun up to sun down and still going. You know, them guys are like resilient. This is the best way to put it, man. They're workhorses, man.
Oh yeah.
They're definitely the unsung heroes of the television show. They get there an hour before we get there in the morning. They leave an hour, 2 hours after we leave.
Not to mention driving us around.
Oh shit.
Oh man, they gotta put up with us all day.
Right.
These fucking wrestlers, man. These fucking wrestlers with their ribs and their shoots
And
silly
everything.
tasks that we send them on.
and their masks. And then, yeah, and that too.
And their mask that I can't buy even though I want to.
Yeah, right. So let's get into some personal bias a little bit. Marty, who other than yourself? Trump or Hillary? I'm kidding. No, let's not go there. Let's not.
Red Foreman.
Who
for
is
president.
Who is other than yourself? Who is your favorite person in Lucha Underground?
Favorite person?
Favorite person.
I'm gonna go with the guy up there first. You choose first.
All right, fine.
Me. I'd say Famous B.
Yes.
Famous B. That's like a big brother that I wish I would have met 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, your big brother, happy birthday yesterday.
Yeah, I did. I put it out on a tweet.
Oh, alright, that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see,
My favorite person. That's a crappy thing, is this show, this is the one promotion everyone gets along
yeah.
ridiculously well.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
I was with Famous B. I'm actually staying right now. So I'm in Los Angeles. This came up 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. I'm in Los Angeles now, and I'm staying at PJ Black's house.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm staying at PJ's house. Yeah. And I'm hanging with Taya. I'm in a car now.
Sweet.
So I'm hanging out with Taya, and then Donnie Mundo comes over and hangs out. And Famous B comes over and has some birthday drinks while we're at the pool.
Oh, God.
So I'm hanging around the pool with all 5 of these people, and so it's kind of hard to pick because everyone, even Shane, I love kicking that man in the face. He's got such a face that meshes so well with my feet.
It's amazing.
Just like pick any fate. Actually, Shane was an honor to actually work. It was great. What's coming next is going to be amazing. Trust me on that. You're going to want to cut it quick.
And it's so early on, you don't have to wait 80 episodes to get to it either.
That's actually one of the biggest. That was one of my biggest complaints of season 2 was that I didn't get to see this feud until halfway through. So it's 6 out of 10 for the whole season. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Like shit, harsh.
One thing.
Like, dude, chill. What are you, a WWE mark? Yes, I am actually. Shane's like, oh god. So, all right. I guess I can't say least favorite now that I've gotten them all to say such beautiful things about each other. It's like, all right, now choose the person you fucking hate the most.
I will not put my friends on that list.
Like, right?
Or my employees. I will not throw them under the bus.
We will not do that. No.
Right now, so I'm going to go with Shane.
It works. All right.
Just kidding. I love that kid.
Dude.
I will go with Sagrada.
Oh, poor.
You said least.
Want to kick in the...
Oh, poor Sagrada.
I love Sagrada.
Man, I hope Sagrada has a comeback in store against Dr. Why can't I remember his name? Yeah, Dr. Wagner. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, Dr. God? Is that his name?
No.
I don't know, something like that.
That's what they made him seem like he was.
So, Shane, and this is going to be a question where everybody gets enlightened. Shane and Marty, if you know anything about him, Marty. Enlighten us on your knowledge and your extensive knowledge on Dr. Wagner, because I actually know goose egg about him.
He's I believe he's like a pretty big legend actually in Mexico right now. Like he's
Yeah.
So I feel really shitty for like.
Should
Yeah,
happen.
you might have to hit up Wikipedia on his
Okay.
history and lineage. I know he's like he's one of the biggest or longest feuds in Mexico's history, something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I was told or heard.
I guess that was a premature question. Have either of you guys gotten to meet him or interact with him yet?
Oh yeah, he's a great dude.
Okay.
Real cool, humble guy.
I mean,
what was his name, Dr.
Yeah,
What?
like literally everyone who's come into that locker room has been, except like I don't know if they're putting on a face or what, but this is 3 seasons of faces. Everyone just gets along, has fun. It's an amazing program altogether.
And shit, the minute.
That is something.
No, go ahead.
I've done I've done other places at other stuff. I don't want to mention names.
Yeah.
I already did. I've done a lot of stuff other places, and it always feels like you're almost walking on eggshells, trying not to piss people off. Here, it's like what I thought wrestling's supposed to be. Everyone's loving on each other. Everyone's looking to watch each other's matches. Everyone's saying, "Hey, you can do this to get better." Everyone's saying, "Holy crap, I got to try and beat that now."
Yeah.
Yeah, from and that's not even just the wrestlers, like from the staff to the head writers. Everybody just shows so much love. We joke around. We'll throw props at each other, and everybody wants to see everybody succeed. Nobody wants to see anybody fail. You know, because if one person has a bad match, we feel like we've all had the bad match. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's really positive.
That's good because, and I'm not a professional actor, but I used to do theater myself and act as well, Marty. You definitely need to have a good chemistry with your co-stars, I guess, if you will. What is the I'm such a failure as a theater star right now.
We're on a TV show. This isn't a wrestling program. This is a TV show.
Yeah, so exactly. You got to be able to get along. Whereas if you're in a Ring of Honor cough or in a not actual, but a wrestling company, and you got beef with somebody, they can at the very same time probably use it for some great damn television. But it doesn't mean that you're going to be, as a person, as a human being, you're not going to be comfortable. And that's the one aspect that every fan takes out of wrestling, is how does the fucking human being behind the character feel, whether they're doing X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
That usually isn't very often. Like right now, you actually caught me on a week where I'm working, but I'm here. It's very light work. We got done in 2 hours today on set.
Awesome.
And then I've been hanging out all day.
We are closing in on about an hour, but Marty, I want to thank you.
It's really been an hour. I've literally just been hanging out here. Now I've actually got to a place where I can settle down.
Well, then hell yeah. Shit, no, we can. I was going to say, we can keep going. I was going to talk to you guys about,
Pokemon Go. That's the biggest thing in life right now.
No, don't talk about Pokemon Go on my goddamn podcast. You get the hell out of here.
It's my house.
Unless you caught them all.
Yes.
I'm close.
All right.
I need 50 more.
I was like, do you guys play Pokemon Go? There's the next question.
Yeah, 151 Pidgeys isn't catching them all.
Hold up. Nah, you know what? Fuck that. Hold up.
No, please don't. God, they can't. They're not going to be able to see it on the podcast, Nick. To verify,
I would slaughter innocent babies to get that type of Pokemon collection.
See, literally for the week this came out, I think it was the first 2 or 3 weeks after it came out, I would go to work, go downtown, play Pokemon Go, come home, go to sleep. Go to work, go play Pokemon Go, come home, go to sleep. For 3 weeks straight.
You know what? Thank you, Nick. You helped me. You helped me very much. This is the Nerdy Sportscast. Marty.
You're welcome.
I love Nerdy Sportscast.
Yeah, thanks. What,
Add the nerd.
We got to get the nerd involved and not just about nerding out about wrestling. Do you play any video games, Marty?
I'm going up an elevator, so if it hangs up on you, I'm going to call you right back because I actually can still, I'm here with you guys now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If you get disconnected, I'm calling you asses right back.
Do it, man. We'll be here. We will bring you right back. We promise.
I'll keep him busy and distracted.
Yeah, it'll work. He'll just give us
something interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Something interesting.
Something of value. What is your favorite video game?
Me personally?
Both of you guys.
Well, I'm a Metal Gear head.
Yeah.
What was that game?
Hold on.
You're just trying to survive.
Until Dawn.
No. I beat
Yeah, I didn't beat it.
Shit.
So, of course, it's a TV show, so me and Shane are actually pretty cool with each other.
Of course.
But he takes you to his room, and he has these games, and he shows me Until Dawn, and I think it's sick. You guys ever played Until Dawn?
I've seen it. I have not personally picked it up and played it.
So basically, it's a horror movie, and the decisions that you make will decide whether this character lives or dies.
Yeah, and there's like 8 characters.
And there's like thousands of different like
So
outcomes.
kill them all.
No.
That's what that shit. Kill them all.
Well, you could kill them. Yeah, you were gone for a minute.
Okay, well, I was in the elevator, so...
No, you're good. Yeah. We got you now.
Okay, yeah, but I was in... I went and bought the game that he was playing. I beat it the next day, and then he goes out and buys a different video game. And have you beat it yet now, Shane? Have you beat it now?
Oh, did we lose Shane? Oh, I think Shane's the one we lost, actually, Marty. You survived the elevator. Shane didn't.
I survived the elevator, and Shane did
Yeah,
not.
Shane left. What the fuck, Shane? He's probably got some.
See, now let me show you my views out here.
Oh yes, please. Get that.
See, this is beautiful because that's my face.
Yeah.
Yo.
I gotta scream it up here. Anyway, no, Injustice, dude. I'm like you said, comic book or nerd.
Yeah.
I am a freaking nerd. Injustice. I will Superman and Batman that shit up all day.
Nah, dude.
Oh god.
It's all about Nightwing.
Get the fuck
You
out
guys
of
played Injustice?
here. Shane's back from the dead.
Yeah, I'm
missed-
on like reset.
I was like, you missed out. Marty's talking about Injustice and how he'll kill anybody with Superman and Batman?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Or Superman. Man, I'll kill Shane and anything.
Well, it don't
I
matter.
had Injustice on my station. Like, why haven't you ever spoke up and said anything?
Business calls or something.
Oh.
Or so you didn't fight me because you know. Sometimes Shane gets too cool. You know.
No, I ain't got your own time.
Get it.
You drink that much.
You drink.
And they just announced Injustice 2 a little bit ago.
I've seen the trailer.
Oh, and it's cool.
Oh, it's epic.
Didn't they, like, announce Wonder Woman, and wasn't she in the first one anyway? Or am I going crazy?
No, she was in the first one.
Okay, I thought they, like, announced her for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was in the first... So, yeah, I played Injustice, and, man, I picked up Flash, and I was like, nobody should be allowed to have this character ever. This shouldn't even be in the fucking game. Flash should be banned from everything. Flash is...
Don't fight anybody with Flash online. Jesus Christ.
They'll fucking kill you.
I just put the controller down and watched the massacre.
It's not even a match at that point. It's just a fucking slaughter.
It wasn't a fight at all.
It was just, you're gonna take this. I am loving the view from Marty's side of the world, and, you know, the people at home can't see this, but that's alright, because fuck them. We can.
Audio on this thing is going nuts.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
it.
same here.
I was about to say, I can hear you guys now. How are we? Are we coming through? Can you hear us?
Same thing to you, Tang?
Yeah, same. Technology.
I love it and hate it
I
at the
know. We complain about not being able to see and hear you, and yet literally we're like probably in 3 different states right now.
Yeah, I was just...
Freaking 3 different time zones.
We're making this work, man.
3 different times, but hey, my quads are looking good.
I was just about to say, Marty looking in shape over there, man.
Game on fleek.
And there's
What?
Kill.
serious.
I was about to say,
Unacceptable.
that was so horrible.
I didn't do it.
That whole situation to me.
Uh-oh. I don't hear anything.
Oh, can you hear? Are we there? Hello? Can you hear?
We're almost there, right? Maybe?
Maybe? Can you hear me? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? Nick, goddammit, talk and help me out.
Yo.
Or no, something happened. Oh.
What is this?
Unacceptable.
This is horrible. Where's Jim Cornette?
I will not work under these conditions.
Inconceivable.
See, it says Marty left, but he's still here. What the fuck,
Anyway,
guys?
sorry I've been everywhere here during this whole interview, guys.
No, you're fine. We've been having
Went
clear...
up the road, went back, went through an elevator shaft.
Went through an electromagnetic pulse
Yeah,
field.
and I can hear Shane. I can't hear the rest of them.
So you still can't hear us. Hold on. Is it on speaker?
No.
Can you hear us, guys? I hope he's not fucking with us. I'll feel like a shithead.
I hope he is.
I hope he is fucking with us.
Because I'm just chilling.
I hear people. I don't know who it is, but I hear people.
I hear voices in my head.
Shut up.
Howdy. Hello. I'm here.
Alright, Shane's here. Marty's here. Am I here? Am I here?
Yes.
Am I? Are we here? What's real? Are we real? Are you real?
I don't know. I don't think I'm real.
This whole interview is... This whole interview feels like this is a fever dream. Alright, so now I've got a very...
That's name right now. That's totally cool.
Did you ever get a chance to check out Mr. Puma himself, Ricochet against Will Ospreay?
I sure did. I thought that was magic.
Oh man, I love the fact that it drew criticism from guys like Vader and all these other old school guys, and to me, it's just like it comes down to a generational thing, really. It's not about like styles. To me, it came down to a generational. Well, back in my day, we didn't do things like this. It's like, yeah, but this is 2016, man. We don't have to do things in the smash mouth. I'm going to come in there and bloody your lip because I don't like you way. Some people like to see the athleticism on display. Some people like to see the physical talent be displayed in the ring. And that's what I think that guys like everybody does. Marty himself did a fucking over-the-top plancha that I did not see coming, and I knew he had the best part about it was that you teased it for like the whole season. You didn't even fucking do it until that's what was awesome. I was like, he's not going to do it until Ultima Lucha, and it's going to be great.
Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. You can't show all your tricks all in one the first blow. That's what we want all the first time. So.
Oh yeah.
But no, that Will Ospreay match was fantastic. Like. It was a different style than back in my day, like you were saying. But it was like, tell somebody else out there in the wrestling world that's going to be able to do that. Or somebody off the street that's going to be able to do that.
Oh, yeah. Nick, you couldn't do that shit, right? They took all the insulin in the world and put it inside of you.
They did what?
No, nothing, never mind. That was a rude diabetic joke. I apologize. I shouldn't be rude to you. You have an issue.
Honestly, I think Ricochet is if not, he's definitely one of, but I think he is probably the best. He's the best in this generation right now.
Honestly, and I don't think that's unfair, because not only does he have a look to what people like to, say, oh, you need to have a look. Well, he's got that, and he's got this generation's look. That's what people I don't think are keeping in mind nowadays, is that things are so constantly changing in any sort of art form, not just wrestling, but anything that you watch, that if there's a new kind of consistent thing, new consistent trend that catches on, somebody's got to hop on it. And to sort of like make this about WWE, I think that's one of the bigger factors as to why Finn was basically given, yeah, you're going to be on the face of Monday Night Raw. It's just because he represents that kind of lesser weight guy that still has all this ability that you just need to have patience and wait and see. And
yeah, forward to evolving.
I was about to say, I don't know how much you've watched Finn Balor, Marty, but how did you think that? What did you think of that Monday Night Raw where they had him debut and beat Roman Reigns?
Oh, really? Did he? I actually haven't even seen it, to be honest.
Wow,
fuck! I spoiled it. Fuck!
Okay.
Fuck!
It's not like it's not all over Facebook and the internet.
Right? I mean...
Well, I've been on set the last 3 days, so I actually haven't even gotten enough to check out the internet, except at post.
The man is busy.
Yeah, but no, that's fantastic. I didn't know that. But Sharon, I watched some of his stuff before when he was doing his stuff out of the country. He's amazing. The stuff he does, like the creativity he does, and the stuff he's doing in NXT has been amazing. So that's awesome. They're giving him that rub. That's fantastic. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it came as a surprise because Shane and I were talking about it, and we both agreed that it was a little bit too soon, but they had to do something with him because they weren't just going to make Finn a jobber. If you make Finn a jobber, you fucked up. You're losing subscribers. You're done.
Well, tell me why it would be too soon.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was just a mouthful all of a sudden.
I know it's like you beat like 3 world champions in one night in your first debut. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, so he beat Jericho and well, he didn't beat no, not Jericho. He beat actually beat all U.S. champions.
Yeah.
So he beat Cesaro, Owens, and Rusev. Then he beat Roman. So he beat like all champions. I was like, oh wow, okay. So wow. So if you think about it, it's a mouthful in one night.
Oh yeah.
Like with the brand split, you need to create main eventers for your show right away, and there was no better way to do it than that.
And it was yeah.
Because you need your whole slew of main eventers for Raw, and you need your whole slew of main eventers for SmackDown.
Exactly. And they needed to do something with a new guy like Finn because, again, like you said, on SmackDown, you already have guys like Styles, Orton, Cena.
Yeah.
You don't need to really build that up. It's name value. And that's one of the positives I think that SmackDown got is that it got the staple guys with the Orton and the Cena and the Styles, so that way they could help this younger generation of guys like a Cruz and a Baron. Oh, man. Shane, you've actually wrestled with, I think you said you've wrestled with Apollo Crews, and you've actually gotten to be in the ring with half of the guys in the Cruiserweight challenge and in NXT. What, I guess, would you say Apollo needs, not to like be, this isn't for criticism or anything like that, this is just because we're wrestling fans. What do you think Apollo needs to do to take that next step against The Miz when he has that match against him at SummerSlam?
Well, they need to give him more depth. He can't just be like, we all know he's athletic. We all know he's a good-looking guy, you know, and he's honestly one of the nicest people you could ever meet in the wrestling world, you know, and they show that. But they need to dive a little deeper and figure out what that niche is, what that marketability is, because but just by looking at him, he's a super marketable guy.
Oh, yeah.
And now we need to, like find how you can produce that to the masses, you know, and like I love Rob to death, you know, he's amazing, but we need more. We have so many guys. You have so many guys that are just amazing athletes on the roster now, but that's just not going to be enough to like just sink your teeth into, especially with the Cruiserweight Classic. There's a million guys that are athletic now, and you're exposing that universe to all this athleticism. So, like, okay, I think they need to dive more into his background as far as like his family his father being a refugee, and like coming over to America and doing all like it's just there's something there with that. I think they need to go a little bit more home with that, and then so you can get behind it going into the title match.
I've just been on this binge with the new generation lately because with the draft and everything, they've definitely opened up their ears just a little bit to what the people want. Because honestly, other than Vince McMahon, the only other people that wanted this were some fans for the thing to be split. So this is where the challenge comes in, and this is again what I give props to Lucha Underground for, was the fact that they had so many people, so many talents, and 2 shows to do it. You'd think with 5 hours, cakewalk, right? We got like damn near 100 people in this company. We could make 5 hours, whatever.
Nope.
Lucha Underground takes 45 minutes and it outdoes Raw and SmackDown every single fucking week it's on TV. Fight me. Fight me, you won't, because I'm right.
I think they both would kill you.
No, I'm saying like in a figure to fight me. I'm not asking you two to fight me because I'm defending them. I'm defending them. I'm defending their show.
No, like, and we appreciate the support from that. You know, like, there's so many things we do so well. We do really well, or like, do better than any other promotion or anything out there.
Cinematography. You guys have the best camera work in the fucking business, hands down.
And it's not cheap.
No.
It's not cheap. It's not like quick things to do either. It's very time oriented. You know, it takes time to do that kind of stuff. You know, and a lot of things on TV don't really go slow now, especially when you run live. Everything has to be so fast and quick. It gets done now, and our promotion doesn't like that. We take
story arcs, all that stuff takes time. I think that's what we benefit mainly on. That we have the time and the patience to make things right the first time and not have to look back and be like, oh man, we screwed this up, we got to go back and fix it. But we can't go back and fix it because we're all live now. So we got to fix it as we go, so we don't have that restraint.
It's got to be an amazing challenge for. How was that? Just getting used to that when you first got into the company and getting used to everything for both you and Marty. How was that adjustment to how they did things?
Honestly, it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. If anything, it was just like, okay, we have a lot of benefits here. Let's use that and try to utilize it to the best that we can possibly do. So now it's just like, okay, we got all these toys, all these tools to make this machine run and have a good time doing it. Now, where do we put it? As opposed to like, oh, we have very little with little time. We got to scramble and put it all together, and hopefully it makes magic. Because we don't have it. Now it's just like, okay, we have all this stuff to play with and do. Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, how we're going to make this person look good, how we're going to do this, that, and that. So we have all these options with all these fun things we can do with it.
Last question for Marty, and then I will let you guys go. I really appreciate your guys' time, by the way. This is really awesome. I've been plugging the hell out of you guys because you guys are two of the best that Lucha Underground has, and I definitely want to see more of Marty the Moth or just Mr. Martinez or Marty anywhere, and I want to see you on. I want to see this Netflix thing that you're talking about because it sounds really, really cool, and I'm gonna go back and watch Everwood because I want to check that out as well. Because I seriously, if I find, this is what I did with Shane and with my favorite guy right now, Kevin Owens. I didn't know jack shit about the people these guys, and then I just decided to hit Google, YouTube, and fell in love instantly. So that's what I did with you guys. And what I guess would you say? Do you have any aspirations to one day possibly get up there and get back into the WWE or NXT, Marty?
Honestly, that is something as you're growing up as a kid you always want to do. That's the mecca as you're growing up. But like I said, I went there. It was like walking on eggshells. I'm sure as you get to a certain level, it's fun as well. But Lucha Underground has such a family environment with the way our locker room is, with the way things are going down, with the acceptance of these writers, hearing, hey, what about this idea? And honestly, I'm Lucha, and as long as this door is open at Lucha Underground, I'm going to be a Lucha Underground waving their banner and flag, as long as their doors are even talked about being open.
Amazing.
If the WWE came up and asked me right now if I wanted to go, of course that's where the money is, that's where certain things are. But my goal is to make Lucha Underground to be the spot to go to rather than the WWE. My goal is to make sure this Lucha Underground goes the best it can.
I love that attitude because I personally think that you need the stable guys, and I could see you as one of those guys that welcomes people in, that really makes them want to stay with a group like Lucha Underground, because people will confuse that kind of atmosphere for unprofessionalism or something else, when really we're getting into a day and age where we need to be able to understand how we all operate and not be so, like you said, walking on eggshells. We need to be able to have this ability to interact with each other without worrying about if we're going to get a knife in the back afterwards or something like that, some politics. So I definitely see where you're coming from for there, Marty.
Plus, I've been here since the very beginning, so I've watched this thing grow from the very first day that we were there. We had visa issues, and when Luchas were there. I was a magician when Lucha Underground first started, and I was doing dark matches. I was supposed to be Mil Muertes, and thank God that didn't happen.
That'd be scary.
I've watched this thing grow up from the very beginning, and I would rather watch this and help where I can make this thing grow, do as much as I can make this thing grow into something huge, than become a cog in the machine. Obviously, I'm leaving my doors open, but as long as Lucha Underground has doors open, I'm going to be manning that door and making sure things. I do whatever I can.
I like that because I got Marty the Moth, dedicated to Lucha Underground, and I got Shane, who's dedicated to Lucha, but he's also dedicated to the craft. So his heart is wherever the hell the crowd wants him. So I respect both of you guys because there's it's all about diversity in wrestling, and that's one of the things that people don't realize when you say, why do you like wrestling? Well, it's not just about the flippy dippiness. It's not just about all that. It's about what the guys go through in the back, how they get to tell these stories, how they get to these moments, and how those things come about. And it's just
especially when you get to see those, underdog type people finally
when
make it to the top.
And yeah, like you said, when the hard work finally pays off is the best part of watching wrestling, not just seeing the chair shots and all that shit, which is what you guys definitely bring to it, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, there's magic to those chair shots, man.
Oh yeah, magical.
Yeah, there's magic to a lot of the stuff that goes through those little things that you just don't realize, don't think about, or you miss. Like every time somebody's doing something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time somebody's doing something like something as simple as just like a dive to the outside, there's a lot of risk. There's like if that person gets hurt, there's money involved in making sure the person's okay. There's like times like now you got to shift the focus from that person to another person. Like so you got to fill in space. You got to blank space, like somebody getting injured on the football field during like the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this is the worst time for this to happen. So now you got to manage all these things. So it's the same thing that happens in wrestling. So.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a lot of things to consider that a lot of people don't see.
And nor do they take. Oh, go ahead, Marty.
And one thing that I do love is that you said that right there, you guys, is that some people don't care about that struggle, but that struggle is real for those wrestlers trying to make a name for themselves, try to build their own brand. And right now, with social media, everyone can kind of see that curtain has been lifted. You guys can see, I do a Periscope, if you guys are Periscope, I do a Periscope every single day.
Hell yeah.
You guys can kind of see the stuff that we do, kind of the lives that we lead, and sometimes you see hardships. But it's the fans that give a shit about the stuff we have to go through for that 10, 20 minutes of entertainment. They didn't see the 4-hour airplane ride that Shane has to take every time Lucha Underground starts.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that there's people out there in the world that understand or that respect the struggle people have to do to get to the top and to make things happen for themselves. So I appreciate you guys very, very much with that aspect.
Oh man, absolutely, and we gotta get our asses over there so we can watch you guys do a live show. I'm saving up money as we speak, man. I am over excited and overdue to pay the temple a visit and take my own little mecca as well. So, gentlemen, Shane, Marty, Shane, if you want to go first, you guys can plug your Twitter, your Snapchat, anything else you want to plug. Go right ahead.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, watch Lucha Underground. Yeah, baby. Watching Lucha Underground, September 7th, 8 o'clock, only on the El Rey Network. Apparently, we just struck a deal with Fios, so you'll be able to watch Lucha Underground on Fios, Verizon Fios, on channel 198.
Find that shit now, Nick. You son of a bitch.
Thank God I have Fios.
He just got.
We out there. We out there now.
We here.
Follow me on Twitter @StricklandChain, on Instagram @StricklandChain, and Bottom Line Merch. How much this?
Oh, bottoms up, yeah.
I will when you put your mask on there.
Okay. Good luck, Eric. Been wagging.
Yeah. All right, Marty.
And with me here, I'm really simple. My name is Martin Casals. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the same name, Martin Casaus, that's Casaus. Watch me every Wednesday, starting September 7th for Season 3. It's going to be hot. Lucha Underground is going to be amazing. Follow me. I'm on Periscope. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. All the exact same name. If you're looking to get healthy or wealthy, talk to me. Send me a message. I'm here as well. Keep your eyes open because I've got big stuff to see. And it's going to be amazing. And haters, I got so much more shit for you to be pissed at.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I actually gave you a follow. I gave you a follow on Insta a little bit ago, Marty. So
get that follow count up, boy.
exactly.
Well, guys, thank you guys so much. You guys have been awesome. I'm so glad that we got to see a little mini tour of where Marty was. That was fantastic and
awesome.
beautiful. And
I appreciate you guys having us on, man. Let us know when it's up, and I'll gladly retweet this and make sure everyone who follows you.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so very much, man. All right, Marty, you have a good night, sir. I will definitely hit you up on Twitter and everything and let you know when it's up. I appreciate you, sir. You have a very fantastic night. Enjoy that lovely view, and keep it easy, my friend.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, amigo.
Deuces.
All right, Shane. Bye, buddy.
Later, Shane.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Marty.
Bye.